Hey YouTube, Texas Blades here. So I'm off today and I wanted to get a couple of reviews knocked out. We did an unboxing on this cold steel Bushman probably, it's been well over a month now. I've probably had the knife for about 2 months, so somewhere around 6 weeks ago we unboxed it. Not sure when the video got uploaded, but I've had it for about 6 weeks now. And I haven't got to mess with it at all. We're actually going to do a test video with it. But I wanted to come over and do a full review on it. Kind of drop the specs on it and just show it a little bit. It is the cold steel Bushman. It's SK5 steel. That's a high carbon steel, and it is 2.5 millimeters thick. It has some kind of black coating, not sure what that is. Couldn't find out after I didn't do a lot of research, but I did a little bit of research. Price on this right around 30 bucks. It is a plain edge. It's got a 7-inch blade and it's 12.25 inches overall. Weighs just a little over 10 ounces. It's heat treated and tempered to RC54. Now, Cold Steel did testing with this knife, and they say that it held up under 2 tons of pressure on the blade handle transition right here. Held two tons of pressure, and this blade does have a lot of flex in it, and it springs back. So I think they picked the perfect steel for this, being that you're supposed to be able to turn it into a spear and use it as a knife as well. You're supposed to be able to stick a stick in here and turn this into a spear. So I think they picked the perfect steel. It does come with a little fire starter. I believe this is just the Elk Ridge. I have not used it yet. I have used the Elk Ridge before though. I added this piece of shot cord just to hold it in there a little better, but even without the shot cord, this thing's not going anywhere unless you say it took quite a bit of knocking it around to get that fire steel to come out. Let's see. Fire starter. I think that's all the specs I have on it. We'll say it is. Oh well. If I miss something, we'll pick it up in the update review. Thing is razor sharp, man. I like it. Not a lot of beef behind it. You can see it's a thin blade. But if you were using it as a spear, that's what you would want, right? I don't know that we'll ever use it as a spear, but we are going to try some camp tasks and stuff like that. A little bit of carving, a little bit of chopping, see what this will actually do in our test video. So be looking out for that one. The case here, this is not Kydex. I know they do sell a Kydex knife or a Kydex sheath for it. I'm not sure if that's from Cold Steel or not. I know I looked at a lot of reviews before I purchased it, and there was a lot of different sheaths with it. There was a leather sheath, there was a Kydex sheath. This is just a cheap plastic sheath, but it feels like it's pretty durable. And I don't know if you can see how that hooks over like that on the bottom. Man, that hooks your belt really nicely. It's actually kind of a pain in the ass to get off your belt, so I don't see it falling off. There's not a lot of play, but there is a little bit. It's not too bad. The sheath kind of reminds me of a Mora sheath. They got this line right here telling you to keep your fingers away from right here. Kind of a safety Nazi feature. I like the blade though. It's really not, it's not something I would use daily. It's not something that I would want to take as a primary cutting tool to go camping. I don't know. We're just gonna have to test it out and see what it'll do. It's my first Cold Steel, so I'm trying to let the new set in before I start tearing it up. But we will be doing a test video with it, and we'll see what it'll do. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.